Hi there, folks. This is Sean Broderick. I'm at the New Orleans Investment Conference, and I'm speaking to Mr. David Wolfin. Now, he is the CEO of Avino Silver and Gold. It's a great company that I've been following for some time, and they have some excellent news. And I'm going to let him tell you about it and about his company.
Sure.
Would you please speak to my subscribers, David?
Welcome, everybody. Pleasure to be here. Avino has just completed a major expansion, so we've grown our production profile by 100% this year, so we're on pace to do 3 million ounces of silver equivalent. We're cash flow positive. We're producing silver for under $10 an ounce. And in July of this year, we announced a major agreement with Samsung C&T. They gave us $10 million, so we were able to finance the company with no dilution to our shareholders.
So what they're doing is they're actually sourcing the metals they use from you. They aren't going through a middleman anymore. They're just going directly to you for that.
That's correct, and they didn't mark up anything. They gave us the terms that they get from the smelter, and it's just really important that they get the raw materials so they can secure it from the source. They told us that Intel and Apple were promoting that they know where their raw materials come from, and they're not from a war-torn slave labor type country situation. So they found us and they really liked us. They did about 9 months of due diligence. They hired SRK Engineering out of Denver as an independent contractor to go down and review the mine, and they came back and raved about it. So we're thrilled to have Samsung as our partner and to know that our raw materials are going to make it into their fine products.
Okay. Now, you mentioned the mine in Mexico. Let's speak about that and how you're ramping up your production down there.
Yeah, so we started with one mine a couple of years ago, the San Gonzalo mine, and we used positive cash flow to dewater the Avino mine, which we've owned for over 40 years, and it closed in 2001 and filled up with water. And so we dewatered the mine and brought it back online in the fourth quarter of 2014 and started feeding the mill, the expanded mill, January 1st. So last year we produced 1.4 million ounces of silver equivalent. This year we're on pace to do 3 million.
So actually doubling your production in a year.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing to do. What's on tap for this year? What can my subscribers look forward to you guys doing
We're
this year?
still looking at ways that we can lower our costs even more. We've been finalizing the capital expenditure items that our guys want down there. So they call it big toys for little boys, and basically it's all brand new equipment. We've got a new mining fleet from Caterpillar and Sandvik, and you know, a lot of mines are envious of us. We were able to secure finance lease packages from Caterpillar and Sandvik, and so we got brand new state-of-the-art equipment, and it's evident in our low cash costs. So we've got fine companies to work with Samsung, Sandvik, Caterpillar. They're all helping us.
One thing we should probably mention is your new project up in Canada, right?
Yeah, we're familiar with this asset, and we decided to acquire it last year in the fourth quarter. So
What's it called now?
It's called the Braylorn Gold Mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a famous mine. It produced 4.5 million ounces of gold from 3 separate mines, but we own the whole camp. The Pioneer mine was owned by the Guggenheim family, and Pioneer was listed on the New York Stock Exchange in the 40s and 50s and paid dividends. It's a high-grade gold system with all the infrastructure, so it's a small operation, 100-ton-a-day operation, but we've got permits to take it to 500 tons per day. At 150 tons per day, it's cash flow positive. So our goal is to modernize it, upgrade it, and expand it, exactly what we did in Mexico.
All right, and you guys have the experience to do that, so I look forward to seeing the progress there.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a really good report from Avino Silver and Gold, and you can find them. They're listed in the U.S., by the way, ASM, and also up in Canada for my Canadian friends. I think the same symbol up there,
Yes.
right? And so certainly watch this company. Very interesting stuff going on. Thanks very much for speaking to my subscribers. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Just that we're open. If anyone has any questions, they're available to call us or email us. We're very transparent. We're a good, honest group, and we love to welcome you as shareholders. And if you don't have any silver in your portfolio, Avino can silver line it. So,
All right,
thank
great. That's a good way to close. Thanks very much for tuning in, folks. Thanks for speaking to them. I'll talk to you folks later.
Thank you.